Can a humble bean really be worth over $1,000? Does the perfect cup actually exist? And if so, how many elite coffee fanatics would pay dearly to experience such nirvana? Welcome to the hidden world of outrageously extravagant coffees occupied by business moguls, Wall Street traders, and Chinese millionaires for whom money is no obstacle in pursuing the ultimate brew. This rarefied domain is where legendary terroir, processing perplexities involving wild civets and elephants, and genetics so exceptionally rare their plants auction for fortunes combine to produce some of the most provocative and sought-after coffees on earth. Their astronomical price tags, reaching into four figures for just a pound, testify to this tireless quest for the pinnacle of coffee prestige and flavor. The privileged brews we will now explore in detail represent the very apex of what is achievable when human creativity and coffee complexity converge. They are the Domaine Romane Conti Grand Cru of specialty coffee, the Macallan 1926 of expertly crafted bean juice. We begin with the current record holder, a shockingly expensive yet fittingly royal brew from Southeast Asia that recently captured worldwide attention and no shortage of controversy. Introducing Dinkin's Deluxe Black Ivory Coffee from northern Thailand, which unbelievably sells for a mind-boggling $1,500+ per pound. Yes, you read that correctly. So what justifies its literally 15 times higher cost over even Hawaii's exclusive Kona varieties? Two words: pachyderm percolators. Because the key ingredient for Black Ivory's unexpectedly smooth yet floral profile is, you guessed correctly, elephant dung. Why not enlist digestive enzymes of elephants at conservation centers to naturally pre-process beans in their large intestines? That was Canadian entrepreneur Blake Dinkin's light bulb inspiration after observing herd diets while operating rescue sanctuaries. Mahouts first feed elephants select Arabica cherries in their habitats. Afterwards, they carefully comb through the dung to retrieve well-formed specimens for sun-drying, light roasting, and packaging as an ultra-exclusive novelty item, though only 150 kg annually is harvested, ensuring quantities remain highly limited for exclusivity. Beyond obvious conversation starter potential, surprisingly impressive cup quality ratings explain why Black Ivory attracts wealthy buyers globally. Flavor notes of cocoa and toasted nuts complement integrated hints of lychee, marmalade, and honey with a smooth, clean finish completely devoid of bitterness. In short, the elephant digestion works magic, creating an unexpectedly delicious flavor experience that coffee newcomers and experts alike relish for uniqueness. Just mind the unusual phrase, processed through elephant, when boasting about sipping this royal $6 per cup indulgence. And while elephant welfare remains paramount, the animals seem to enjoy supplementing their diets with coffee cherries as an occasional treat based on feedback from the rescue centers they call home in Thailand. Our next featured brew leverages an entirely different forest-dwelling tropical animal in Indonesia to produce an equally exotic fermented novelty gaining notoriety and controversy worldwide. Kopi Luwak civet coffee. As a shy nocturnal mammal bearing resemblance to a long-tailed cat crossed with a raccoon, the Asian palm civet possesses an impeccable instinct for selecting only the ripest, sweetest coffee cherries when foraging by night. The civets digest the soft outer fruit pulps while fermenting the beans internally within their complex digestive tract before eventually defecating the partially processed specimens still wrapped inside modified parchment. Farmhands gather these unique beans post-defecation, thoroughly wash, dry, and light roast them to finish this extraordinary wild transformation, yielding an exotic brew internationally marketed as Kopi Luwak, retailing around $600 per pound. Why so pricey? Well beyond labor costs, sustainable wild civet coffee relies on niche forest ecosystems, limiting annual yields to less than 500 pounds globally. No large-scale farms can realistically replicate these unique small batches. When cupped, expert tasters applaud Luwak coffee's signature earthy, syrupy body, resonating with rich, dark cocoa tones, almost truffle-like at times. The signature smooth mouthfeel and rounded finish, completely devoid of bitterness or astringency, delights coffee purists. Yet as beauty lies in the taste buds of the beholder, ethical debates still simmer around wild animal welfare. Thus, responsible consumer support for specialty growers, allowing animals to roam forest freely, helps ensure this exceptional coffee's future while keeping your conscience clear. Our next gem, Guatemala's Antigua Valhalla El Injerto Peaberry, offers no less drama streaking down the fertile volcanic slopes of its namesake peaks. Compared to neighboring Antigua coffee, what special traits empower vibrant Injerto Peaberry's intensely sweet, fruity, and complex cup? Two keys. artful harvesting paired with genetic serendipity. Unlike most Arabica varieties forming twin flattened beans per cherry, spontaneous pea berries occur when one smaller rounded bean with concentrated central pit develops fused inside the fruit instead. These special gems get hand-selected for their telltale shape, and their compact single oval structure means much higher density, cramming more sugars, flavors, and acids inside less cellular space. When roasted, these anomalies then unlock staggeringly concentrated sweetness and fruitiness compared to regular twins from the same harvest. Annual limited output from the Aguirre family's remote Guatemalan fincas, coupled with fast-growing global demand, compels prices over $500 per pound for the finest lots. Yet one silky sip of concentrated cherry and milk chocolate tones chased by candied orange sparkles explains why this exclusive genetic lottery delicacy seduces coffee fanatics despite the price tag. For our final highlighted brew, we fittingly feature Colombian coffee royalty through iconic Juan Valdez to showcase the pinnacle of what decades of dedication and generations of wait can achieve. Juan Valdez promoted Colombian coffee worldwide for decades. Although his cowboy image is retired, the ultra-rare Ospina Gran Café from Hacienda Marigojipe Farm continues his legacy with its complex fruit, caramel, and chocolate flavors rivaling fine cognacs. This liquid masterpiece comes courtesy of coffee cultivation pioneers, the Ospina family of Caldas province, whose special farm called Marigojipe nurses treasured plants passed down over generations. But the crown contributor to their flavor symphony remains a grand 70-year-old flowering shade tree called La Marquesa, registered as a protected national heritage site. For perspective, this tree germinated when World War II still raged. The exceptional loamy soil and protective canopy this wise old matriarch tree confers also lends unique cup quality to smaller coffee shrubs prospering around her base, thus their salute as Gran Café de la Marquesa. When roasted by Ospinas, these rare beans translate terroir into intricacy. Sold in half-pound online auction lots, Gran Café rewards taste buds with layers of fruit, caramel, and orange zest, countered by well-structured hints of brandy in an unctuous syrupy body, almost effervescent in viscosity. Last but not the least, Hacienda La Esmeralda's Panamanian Geisha is the darling of specialty coffee, a delicate floral variety bursting with jasmine and citrus, consistently winning international awards. These small batches from boutique farms offer an exquisitely balanced cup with a clean yet complex finish. Sip this celebrated brew if you appreciate nuanced flavors. The price tag is $350 per pound. Clearly, for obsessive coffee purists with limitless passion budgets, glimpses of perfection occasionally do exist. There you have it, a glimpse into the privilege, controversy, and addiction-entangling billionaire bean juice in a world where mystic terroir, funky mammals, and genetic jackpots enabling sensory ecstasy at $100 a cup get leveraged as the ultimate retail therapy. Yet behind dollar signs and bragging rights, we again find shared devotion to the noble bean transcends greed. Passion compels these coffee pioneers to aim ever higher, perfecting flaws for rewards far greater than auction price tags. They understand exceptional coffee connects humanity across culture and status when elevated properly. So next time you prepare your daily brew, consider the immense yet balanced supply chain aligning so you can enjoy that cup.